Wait. We live.
Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. Hey, first and foremost, we would love to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM.
HAQADASH.
Hey, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Blessings and safety to the elect, man. All right, we are fellow servants from the Great Millstone camp here in Cleveland. Lord willing, this live stream is edifying to a hopeful elect member. All right, and we're going to get straight into it. All right, as you can see on the title of this live stream, all right, these devils, man, they're going to pretty much charge us with treason. All right, and through that word treason, okay, Esau's going to make his move, man. All right, he's gonna come down upon us, man. All right, and hey, brother, you want to get that word?
Con. Yeah, I got. All right, so this the word. It's a lot. I mean, well, it's all right. I'm gonna just read this real quick. This is for the word treason. It says one of the words. It says what is the biblical meaning of treason? Treason is disloyalty towards the state. It says when you keep reading, it says in the king. It says my fault. All right, here we go. It says in the King James Bible Dictionary. It says treason is the highest crime of a civil nature of which a man can be guilty. And that's what we about to come into, the highest crime which a man can be guilty. YAHWAH already prepared our minds for this. He said when you brought before governors, think not what to say. He already prepared us that we were going to be brought before the highest formation of persecution that there was, you know. And this is how they're going to do it, like you said, bro, because we're preaching that the kingdom of heaven is coming. If the kingdom of heaven is coming, that means this man can't rule, so he's going to be pushed out the way. You know, so it says, you got something, bro?
No, I was gonna quote that scripture, man. And matter of fact, I'll just grab it, man. Okay, because there can't be two kingdoms at once.
Right.
All right. And the scriptures tell us that the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord. You know, he's the one who setteth up kings and bring them down kings, man. But this is Second Ezra, chapter 6. Verse 9, it says, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning that followeth, man. So Esau is the end of the world. And this is how we know we're living in that age where we're in the end, because these Edomites are ruling, man. All right. And it said Jacob is the beginning that followeth. And that's what we're doing. We're speaking against this kingdom, okay, which is commanded by YAHWAH to do so. Okay, the Lord said what, man? Set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. Mount Seir, all right, is actually talking about these Edomites, man. Esau, Edom. All right. So hey, man, we're living in that age, man. All right, where that transformation is about to take place, man.
Right. Right, like you said, right. Cause he like I don't know if we brought it. Oh, we didn't bring it out yet, but like he know he's about to go out, and another thing is coming in, which is the kingdom of heaven, YAHWAH and so forth. So he knows that, so he has to, you know, come up with ways on try to stop that. It's more than just his tiny tech, his MOTB. You know, it's going, what that consists of is coming down on the prophets, false accusations, like he did in the first Rome. Nero blamed the Christians for the fall of Rome. So it's significant. The significant, like its signification is different in different countries. In general, it is the offense of attempting to overthrow the government of the state to which the offender owes allegiance, or of a betraying the state into the hands of a foreign power.
Woo. And that foreign power is talking about YAHWAH, man. All right, because hey, man, we were once a part of this system. Okay, you know, we worship the gods of the system. Okay, but now, you know, hey, the Holy Spirit entered us and brought us back to remembrance of our past lives, man. We reading the scriptures, all right, and we understand that these words that are written coincides with us. Okay, and now Esau feels like we're showing disloyalty to to the system, man. So hey, hey, he's gonna come down on us, okay, under the word treason, okay.
Yup. Hey, look, check what it says. It says now I'm gonna skip to the bottom, but it's talking about it's different. It's listing different authority figures like a queen. It says a prince. All right, so you can understand a king, and so forth. It says or of the heir, a parent of the crown is high treason. Because it says in the monarchies, the killing of the king or attempt to take his life, and then list the different individuals like the prince, the king, queen, and so forth is high treason. And we telling and that's what the prophets is saying. That's why the prophets is one of the reasons, many reasons the prophets is such a big deal because we're saying that Yahweh Shah is coming, not just coming to get us, but he's coming to take you out the way and to destroy you. So it said he said take up this proverb against the king of Babylon. That's what we're doing. We're prophesying against the king of Babylon. Okay, so this is considered a high form against his system. Or it says, as are many other offenses created by the statute. It says in the United States, treason is confined to the actual levying of war against the United States. That's what the prophets preach. We preach what? War is coming, thus said the Holy Bible, unto you Babylonians. It says, so it's signifying and separating. It's remember because earlier it said it's different in different countries. So now it's singling out the particular target. In the United States, treason is confined to the actual levying of war against the United States or in adhering to their enemies, giving them aid and comfort. Well, you remember what Nixon said. He said if they was at war, if a foreign entity entered in, they would stop fighting each other and come to common grounds to fight that one entity that's entered into the atmosphere. That's who we're prophesying and preaching about. Is the one entity, which is Yahweh Shah and the archangels and the angels. They're coming in to do damage, man.
Hey,
And that's the one. Yep, you got it, bro.
I was gonna say, it made me think about in the time of Egypt when the Pharaoh gave that decree, okay, how pretty much like killed the men child because he said unless they fall out of any war and join our enemy and fight against us. So he
Yep,
was fearing the act of treason there. You know,
yep.
he was fearing that. Like, look, we got to get rid of the men because they might pretty much come up against us.
Beautiful, bro. Because we kept multiplying. And
Yeah.
and that's what we're doing now. We've been multiplying ever since we've been under his hands, and he can't stop it. And because we've been multiplying, it allowed him to be what's the word I don't that's a word I'm looking for, but
Unattached from.
yeah, exactly. That was a chess move by Yahawah shot because it was no. That's why he put the census bureau in place. There was no way he could keep track of the elect or the direct families of Israel because of how multiple we how the great multitude that we are. So that was a chess move by Yahawah shot. It says
Scattering us abroad.
right. It says in the last points. It says treason in Great Britain is of two kinds: high treason and petite treason. High treason is a crime that immediately affects the king or state, such as the office is just enumerated. Petite treason involves a breach of fidelity, but affects individuals. Thus, for a while, let's see.
I got a
That's it.
precept.
It says that's it on that. That's it on that.
All right,
You got it,
cool.
I
Quan.
got some.
You got it, bro.
This is I just googled U.S. citizens killed for treason. It says 3 U.S. citizens have been executed for treason: Hippolito Salazar in 1847, John Brown in 1859, and William Bruce Mumford in 1862.
Mm.
It says treason charges are rare in the United States, and most convicted traitors receive prison sentences. Um, so they're showing you like you know the actual charge of being charged with treason. They say that it's rare, but it doesn't matter if it's rare or not because it's on the books. See,
Right.
Esau, Isaiah chapter 10 and verse 1, it tells us that these laws he had prescribed them, he had pre-written these laws so that he could bring them in at a particular time that's proper for him. So I got this is Acts chapter 24, Acts 24 and verse
Hey, if I could add, like you said, bro, that happened 3 times.
mhm.
It happened already 3 times, so it ain't like they won't do it again.
Right, yeah. Yep. Acts 24 and 20 and Acts chapter 24 verse 3. It said, "We accept it always and in all places, most noble Felix, with all thankfulness, notwithstanding that I be not farther tedious unto thee, I pray thee, that thou wouldest hear us of thy clemency a few words. For we have found this man a pestilent fellow, a mover of sedition among all the Jews throughout the world, and a ringleader in the sect of the Nazarenes." So that's what they was accusing the Apostle Paul of, being a mover of sedition, and they call him a pestilent fellow, like a pest,
Mhm.
because that's why Donald Trump, he called us the prophets of doom, man, because we're the biggest threat to the new world order. What we're saying, what we're preaching, and who we're ushering in. It's
Yep.
a mover of sedition among all the Jews throughout the world, and that's how Esau is looking at what he calls the black Hebrew Israelites. We're not black, but he said that basically they try to treat us like we the KKK, like we do the shit the KKK do, but we just preach the word. We've never lynched nobody, hang nobody, none of that, but they're gonna paint us. They're gonna paint us in that light.
Right.
Well, I wanted to say because ultimately, this book that a mass majority of Jake talk about the so-called white man wrote, this book is anti-Esau.
Right.
Okay, this book is anti-Esau. It gives you the downfall of this devil, man. All right, and hey, we only reading out of the scriptures, man. All right, but I wanted to you had something, bro?
You got it.
No, that was it. That was it.
All right, I wanted to get this precept. This is Revelations 12 and 12. It says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time," man. So Esau knows that his time is ticking. All right, and he wants to bring forth the MOTB as quickly as possible. All right, and the prophets are actually in his way, man. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So he has to come down and remove the prophets, off the scene, all right, in his mind, so that he can bring this forth smoothly, So,
Right.
hey, he's going to come down having extreme anger, man. All right.
Right. I got a quick one to back you up with since you said that. Just a quick one. Isaiah 13 and 1. The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. When you go into this word burden right here, it goes into a heavy load, and it also goes into prophecy. So it says so if you read it in that context, the prophecy or the load of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. What's the load? It's verse 2. Lift ye up the banner upon the high mountain. Exalt the voice unto them, shake the hand that they may go into the gates of the nobles. And so the ones that's doing this is the prophets. Pointing a finger, that's a direct message. And I'm pointing a finger, that's a direct message to the individual I'm pointing at. All right.
Come.
Whatever is coming out of my mouth. And that's what's going on. The banner is the scriptures. And the prophets are lifting up the scriptures and exalting the voice and telling Esau, it said, prophesy against Mount Seir, telling Esau his downfall, telling Esau when he's going to end, telling Esau that he don't have a future, telling him that YAHWASHI's kingdom is going to be in his place and he's going to be moved out of the way, and so forth and so forth. You see, so this is a burden, this is a load, a heavy load, a great millstone, so you can understand, upon Babylon.
Hey,
And when
this
you go to
devil,
Psalms 137, it links Babylon, it links Edom to the daughter, it links Edom to the daughter of Babylon, man. You got it, my slot.
I was going to say, this devil do got a future. His future is shackles, bondage. And after that, his future is hey, he's going to get exterminated. You know, that's his
Hmm.
future, which
Right.
is a beautiful future.
Right, right.
You know,
Yeah, he don't have a future in terms of his NWO. Like he think he gonna just do all this craziness and just live off and have abundance and whatever he think in his crazy mind. Nah, the Lord is coming to stop that. You know what I'm saying? And we're telling you this, so therefore you have you prepared yourself for this. You have a response to our message. You know what
he
I'm
had an
saying?
all
Because you
against.
know, yeah, right. Because Esau know we at war. How do you know Esau know we at war? Because when the Jew when a small hat chick that was the former head of YouTube, what did she do? She declared war against the prophets. How do you know she declared war against the prophets? She struck all our channels at an expedited rate. I'm talking about brothers' pages getting struck left and right. That's a declaration of war because that's a direct hit or direct uh 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 cut to the Constitution because in the Constitution or in his laws he talks about freedom of speech. So that was a declaration of war against us, man. So they already know this. You
Yeah,
got us,
that's a
somebody.
beautiful point because this is why we can read out of the Bible and bring out scriptures and we filter daily things through the scriptures, man, and we read out of the Bible, man, and they take our video down and give our channel a strike, man, but then you'll see some nigga with guns and drugs and naked women in the music video, he'll get 10 million views, man. So that goes to show you their war. Hey, then they'll fucking send you an email talking about how they want to keep YouTube a safe place. All right, but then they'll leave a video up promoting violence and drug usage, man. But then they'll remove our channels, and all we doing is reading out of the scriptures, man. The same
Right.
Bible that this devil's selling.
Right. That goes into when you was in Revelations 12, the accuser of our brethren. You know what I'm saying? Like they set the plots and the snares, the traps, and then they accuse us before the Father. Like bro, like you the one in control of all this dynamic. And then they gonna come down on us with this form of treason. But nigga, you don't want, you know what I'm saying? Like if you would have just put the laws and made it righteous, it wouldn't have been no need for putting this title upon us. But you don't live according to righteousness, so therefore we are clean contrary, as you once, as you know, according to Wisdom Solomon 2, the wicked was having a conversation with themselves and they understand that they are clean contrary to the righteous. So they know that no matter what they prescribe, like Brother Yaquan was talking about, or and what they put into effect, we gonna automatically be against it. It don't matter what it is to the smallest denominator. It don't matter.
And I'm gonna
You
say
got it,
this
bro.
because you have the scriptures do tell us to agree with our adversaries quickly. But when it comes to transgression the ways of YAHWAH, YAHWASHI, you have a word called righteous rebellion. And that's what we're doing. Esau's upset because we're practicing righteous rebellion. Nigga, hey, if it's against the scriptures, man, no matter, how small or great a person may think this is, hey, prime example. Prime example, man. Our forefathers, man, they refuse to eat swine's flesh, man. Okay? Something that you niggas out there take lightly. Okay? And guess what, man? They were put to death. They
Right.
were put to death, man, for righteous rebellion.
Right. And since you said that, I got one more. It says, what is the simple definition of treason? AI overview. Treason is the crime of betraying one's country by attempting to overthrow the government. It can also include harming or right, right. So it says the crime of betraying one's country by attempting to overthrow the government. Because we was talking off camera, we was once part of this system. We was once a Christian, a Muslim, a Egyptologist, and so forth. And we worshiped the things that Esau put in front of us because we were ignorant to the fact of our true power. But then when we came back into the remembrance, now we call upon Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, and those things are put out of us. Those things are pushed away, and they see us disconnected from the concept of what he put in front of us. So it says the crime of betraying someone's country. So in his eyes, that's betraying our country. Oh, you don't like for example, Trump just said the Eagles just won a Super Bowl. He said the Eagles couldn't come to the White House. Why couldn't the Eagles come to the White House? Well, I read the article. It said that a lot of the players didn't even want to go anyway. So Trump revoked their visit to the White House. Why though? When I read further into the article, it all stemmed back to Kaepernick when he would take a knee during the national anthem. That all falls in the same category. The crime of betraying one's country. They consider that in Esau eyes, that's a crime. Taking a knee against our national anthem, that's a crime. It says
That's
by
right.
attempting to overthrow the government, bro. And that's what you just said, Ma. Like that's what this is. It's a I forgot how you put it, but this is an attempt through the spirit of overthrowing his system because it's corrupt. You know, you got him,
Yeah,
Salat.
so
Now, you say, and I want the brother Yaquam to get in there. I know he probably got something, but because we're not actually talking about overthrowing Esau's government. We're saying that the Lord is coming to do these things. All right, hey, the Lord is going to destroy this kingdom. The Lord is going to remove this devil out of power. The Lord is going to. Hey, we don't have no physical power, man. Our power is understanding and having this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. But we're not carnal. All right, Yahawashi said, "What, man? If this was my kingdom, my servants will fight." All right, we're ushering in the coming of our Lord and Savior, who's going to overthrow this devil, man.
Yeah, it was like it. That's what I forgot to say because you brought it back to my memory. Because government, when you go into the government is a compound word. When you go into govern and mint, it goes in mint means mind, govern means control. So it's controlling the mind. That's what you just said. It's more of the spiritual aspect of it versus the carnal safari type of aspect. Oh, let's take up arms and go march into the government buildings. No, it's from a mental standpoint. We're destroying the system within without from the mental standpoint, bro. And that's a
I got
problem. You
one.
got to go.
I got one, and then you got it, Yaquam. This Isaiah 10 and 20, it says, "And it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob shall no more again stay upon that smote them, but shall stay upon Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the Holy One of Israel, in truth." You got it, bro.
Mm, damn.
Hey,
Can you
that's
bring
what
that back?
we're not staying upon it. Hey, look, we're not dealing with this devil anymore. We cast away his system. Okay. Hey, look, as the scripture say, rise ye and depart, man. All right. And now this devil, he has a problem with it because we're back in connection with our power. We know the
Yes.
truth of the Heavenly Father and His Son, and this devil is upset, man. It irks him, man.
Yes.
So hold on, you niggas was just worshiping Jesus, man. You niggas were you were just Christians, man. All right, you were just into Islam. You celebrated Christmas and Halloween and Thanksgiving, man. But now you niggas pretty much are chatting those things down. So now you're guilty of treason. You're
Right.
showing disloyalty to my system,
Mm-hmm.
and
That's what it say.
you're trying to get everyone else to follow after that.
That's what it say in one of the definitions. It said the betrayal of a trust. Because we were aligned with Esau at one point, man. That's what the falling away is. You know, that's what the discontinuing from our heritage was. That was what the 350 years that it talk about. The 3 days and a half was about. We took a covenant with Esau at a particular point to get things forward. You know,
You sound like, look, man, I trusted you niggas with black culture, and you niggas to let me down.
God.
Hey, you got something, bro?
yeah, Con. This is a quote. This is a quote from George Orwell. It
Mm,
says, "In a time of deceit, telling the truth is a revolutionary act," and that's true because we've been in a time of deceit, pursuant to Revelation the 20th chapter, that the devil will go out to deceive the nations, and we've been. The Lord said that the truth, which had been so long without fruit, shall be declared. So we've been telling the truth in an era of deceit, whitewashing, iconoclasm. That's been the white man's foundation to set up this system. And so us telling the truth, I'm read the quote again. It says, "In a time of deceit, telling the truth is a revolutionary act." And that's a quote from George Orwell. So this is a precept in Acts 17 and verse 6. Verse 5, but the Jews which believe not, moved with envy, took unto them certain lewd fellows of the baser
Mhm.
sort, and gathered a company, and set all the city in an uproar, and assaulted the house of Jason, and sought to bring them out to the people. And when they found them not, they drew Jason and certain brethren unto the rulers of the city, crying, these that have turned the world upside down are come hither also, whom Jason have received, and these all do contrary to the decrees of Caesar, saying that there is another king, one Yahawashi. And so when you commit treason, you basically trying to set up another government within the already established government, or you're, saying that you're gonna overthrow the government, or that you're gonna, help someone overthrow the government. And that's what we've been declaring, man. We're not worshiping Caesar like the Jews back then. We're saying that there's another king. His name is Yahawashi, and it reminds me of the book of Judith, the book of Judith, where they was explaining how the Israelites have laws that are contrary to strange laws according to the heathen, because they don't go by the commandment of the king.
Right.
And that's been our MO throughout history. Right now we're in the Purim. And what was the Purim about? We don't, us as Israelites, we don't go according to the commandment of the king. Okay, Mordecai refused to bow. Why he refused to bow? Because he served Yahweh Shemiel Shah, the three holy children as well. So,
Right.
likewise in these times, man, we're refusing to bow to this man's new world order. Okay. We're not gonna bow to the mark of the beast, the micro C hip, which is the foundation of his NWO.
Right.
So we're gonna be beheaded, some of us.
Hey, I have something real quick, Kadash.
Mhm.
This is Revelations 2:10. It says, "Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer." All right, because hey, like the brother was just going into, hey man, the true believers of Yahweh Shimi Shah are about to experience tribulation, man. All right, and it says, and it's ultimately coming from the devil coming down having great wrath, man. All right, it says, "Behold, the devil shall cast some unto you into prison." Okay, so a lot of us are going to be doing these concentration camps, man. All right, and the brother was speaking about earlier how Esau he prescribed things. He pre-write things. Like a prime example, under the Patriot Act, I believe Obama, he signed in the Patriot Act, and under the Patriot Act, you could be put in prison indefinite without a reason, man. All right, you could be cast into prison, man, and forgot about it. And they don't have to have a legitimate reason on why you're there. They don't have to give you a court date. They don't have to do none of that. And that's under the Patriot Act, man. The brother can look that up, man, because that was an act that was brought forth, I believe, during the pandemic, if I'm not mistaken. All right, but it says, "Behold, the devil shall cast some unto you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulations 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee the crown of life," man. So that's the point, man. We got to be faithful unto death, man. All right, because Esau is coming in with an aggressive spirit. All right, it says great wrath, which translate unto extreme anger.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah, that Patriot Act was first put in place by President George Bush in 2020.
Okay.
I mean 2001, by during the tower attack. But it says it improves surveillance, enhanced and interrogancy communication, increases penalties, prevents money laundering, adapts to modern technology. So that's all what results from the Patriot Act, but it surrounds this whole concept of what the lesson is about. Because they ultimately going to try to include us in that as well. That's what that big T word is about, which we got in the title of this lesson. You know
Now
what I'm
listen to
saying?
this.
That's why they.
It says the United States Patriot Act and the United States Kingdom anti-T word. I'm not going to say that word because remember, they said the new enemy was the American people, all right? Because Esau is getting a lot of kickback from these Americans, right? So anyone who speaks against this system, he's going to label you a T-rist. You know what that word is, all right? It says the Kingdom's Anti-Terrorist Crime and Security Act both contain provisions for potentially indefinite detention who are expected to be T-risked. All right. So they can detain you indefinite. It's called indefinite detention. All right. And it says, but that's the point, man. It says this bill this bill will not expire. Obama, he re-signed it in, I believe. But yeah, you could be put in prison indefinite.
Then he reactivated it.
Yeah, like he pretty much like, you know, when you bring on the act in 2001, that was pretty much 24 years ago. So I believe when Obama was in office, he re-signed it in, like, you know, touched it up, man, and probably added some shit to it, you know.
Damn. Yeah, but that's they put that in place. They was always geared towards the profits, man. That's why this year started off like that. 2025 started off with that whole type of concept, you know, about these different motives. They had the Jake in the limelight, you know. They had him talking about he followed Israelites, and he talking about he followed, what's the one chick name? Candace, what's her name?
Candace Jones or
Owens or something, whatever that chick. Yeah, her, because she was talking about the small hats and all that, but I think she married to a small hat, but all this craziness, man. But they talking about he was following her. He got the inspiration to carry off his attack from following. So yeah, man, like Esau just he wasted, like his name wasted away. He's his one trick pony, and we see right through it. Because bro, one of the things it says is it says examples of treason. It says waging war against the state, aiding the enemy of the state, and sharing national secrets with another country. That's what we're doing through the spirit. We're telling YAHAWASHI, that's the other country, not an actual physical country. We're telling YAHAWASHI of his crimes. We're in our prayers, we're saying, Abba, look what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? We're telling him his secrets. We're the witnesses and exposing this man's crimes, man. Go ahead, Mark.
And another thing too, this truth is being sprung out of all different lands in all other countries. You know, by the way of the unicorn, by the way of the YouTube, by the way of the internet. So you know, they're hey, brothers that's within those other countries, they're practicing righteous rebellion. Hey, and I wanted to clear something up, because that act is called the NDAA. It's the National Defense Authorization Act. Now I'm gonna skip all the way down, bro, because it says this is all good, bro. Hold on real quick. It says whenever we this is it's all good, bro, but I'm just gonna read it, bro. I'm gonna read it. It says President Obama's action today is blight on his legacy because he will forever be known as the president who signed the indefinite detention without charge or trial. So that's the thing, bro. They could put you in prison without charge or trial. So they don't have to say, look, man, you're being charged with, you have the right to remain silent. You're being charged with, you know, blase woo. And we don't have to give you a trial, because when you go in front of a judge at arraignment, you can say, look, man, I request a speedy trial, which means I want to make this fast. But no, under this act, NDAA, they can put you in jail without a reason or without a trial. You just sitting there pretty much.
Damn. And you said Obama brought that in back then.
Yep. It's called the NDAA, the NDAA, which stands for National Defense Authorization Act.
Yeah, that's why the scriptures say that they're gonna cast some of us into prison, and we shall have tribulation 10 days. 10 just mean a period of time. So you know, it's indefinite. That means, you know, basically forever. Indefinite mean until something else changes. You know, so that means they could be forever. It could be 10 months, 10 days, but the Lord says some of us gonna be cast into that prison. You know, the camps.
And it's the last thing, bro. It says, under the Bush administration, similar claims of worldwide detention authority were used to hold even U.S. citizens detained on U.S. soil in military custody. All right, so you're not going to some state prison, man. You're going to be held in military custody. All right, which the military is going to be these concentration camps are going to be ran by the militaries. Not I don't think, maybe not Esau's military, but maybe foreign troops. Like the UN, United Nations.
Yeah, I saw it was a video I had posted or recorded. It was a constructor worker with he recorded a video. The dude behind him had a UN hat on. He was like, "Yeah, they right here on our soil and whatever they was doing on a construction site, but they already in places and stuff like that." And then too, Trump, DJ Trump, right? He's not shy. He's one of the main presidents that ain't shy of using the military to convey his message. He'd be like, "Oh, we're gonna put the military on the street to walk the children to school." Like he pride himself on the military. You know what I'm saying? Like he prides himself. He signed all them executive orders dealing with the guillotines and stuff like that. You know.
Yeah, because that's why the scriptures call Esau the hammer of the earth. Esau's hammer is his military.
Mm-hmm.
He uses his military to pretty much go around the planet Earth and beating other countries into submission. That's why the scriptures call him the hammer of the earth, man. The hammer of the earth is cut asunder and broken. How is Babylon become desolation among the nations?
Yeah, that's his teeth.
Yeah.
I think it's Psalms. I can't remember where it's at, but it's talking about break his teeth, oh Lord, or something to that effect. The Lord's about to break his teeth, his military, because that's what he pride himself on, like you said, bro.
Hey, Henry Kissinger said that the military are nothing but dumb, stupid animals used as pawns in foreign policies, man. So Esau just using them niggas, man.
Damn. I had a precept for I forgot who said it earlier. The Psalms 144 and 11. KJV and in NLT is fire in NLT, but
you gotta start at one and jump down if you can. I think that's the chapter.
Psalms 144 and 1. Blessed be the Lord, my strength, which teaches my hands to war and my fingers to fight.
Yeah, go to number 2.
My goodness and my fortress, my high tower and my deliverer, my shield and he in whom I trust, who subdueth my people under me.
Well, that's a good chapter. I thought when it was King David was asking the Lord to save him from the violent man.
Oh, is that in here? I don't know.
I think that's 140, but it's cool. You could get your point, bro.
Okay. Okay. It says I'm gonna read 10 and then jump down. I'm gonna restart at 10. It says, it is he. No, I'm gonna start at 9 because this is the point. This is why they're gonna one of the reasons why, the main reasons why they gonna put us under this treason category, man. Right? You go into our Revelations and talk about the accuser going into the word I think that's a categorical, categorizing us, and Esau's, that's one of his ways he moved, man. It says Psalms 144 and 9. I will sing a new song unto thee, O power, upon a psaltery, and in an instrument of 10 strings will I sing praises unto thee. And we sing that doctrine that restored itself unto the earth, unto the prophets, unto the elect. We're singing a new song, man, right? And that song consists of deliverance. That song consists of the doctrine, the consistence of Israel being whole and healthy, man. And that's what stirred the pot, if you will. That's what stirred that's what brought the controversy, all right, at a height. Verse 10, it is he that giveth salvation unto kings, who delivereth David his servant from the hurtful sword. And they know that we got a power back in this, and their whole purpose is to what? To stop the YAHWAH, which is that power from actually connecting with us at a higher frequency. That's why every day the towers, the 5G, all these different towers and these vibrations from the TV, from your phone, all these different things are frequently turned up to keep our vibration down, man. It says, rid me and deliver me from the hand of strange children, which is Esau, whose mouth speaketh vanity, and the right hand is the right hand of falsehood. And the right hand is symbolizing power, the structure, the democratic and the political and Republican and the mindset and the structure of the system. You know, everything they push in terms of strength is actually falsehood. When you read it in the NLT, it says, save me, rescue me from the power of my enemies. Their mouths are full of lies. They swear to tell the truth, but they lie instead. You know, and this is what we're against. We're against your lies, man. We're against everything that you tell the people because they're lies. They're perversions of the truth. Okay, they're your version of what the truth is. You told the people, you convinced the world that man and woman shouldn't be together, but man and man should be together. You convinced the world that that we that spraying this and doing this and planting this seed is actually the better way to cultivate the land and actually to farm and to, you know, that's what you convinced the people instead of doing it this way. You said everything that the Lord said in Genesis 1 that was good, you said it was bad. And now you merging it with your machine. And we're against that. But Esau is going to convince, he's going to have one more move. What's his move? He's going to convince more people, the idiots, the goofies, he's going to convince them that what? That us teaching this way, oh damn, eating a regular apple from a tree is bad. Let's eat it from the lab. He's going to convince the people that we saying that's off. He's going to convince the people that that's good. And they're going to come against us too. Family and friends, you know, giving us to the government and so forth, man. You know, but that's it, bro. That's all I had on that, bro.
You got something, Quan?
I'm good.
All right, this I got a quick one, bro, in the book of Isaiah. This Isaiah 59 and 19. It says, so shall they fear the name of the Lord YAHWASHI from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. All right. And you know, that enemy is talking about Esau, Edom, man, and the rest of these other nations, man. The Lord is going to lift up a standard, okay? Because this devil, he's about to come in like a flood, man, with all he got, okay? And the Lord, that standard, okay, that the Lord is going to lift up can be many of things, okay? But ultimately, that standard is speaking about a way to escape, man.
That's right.
You had anything else up?
Well, I had one more. Just one more. You got something?
He said he said he did.
Revelations 13. Hold on. Revelations. Damn, man, come on now. This is Revelations. Wow. Let's say it, bro. This is Revelations 13, and just going straight to the point. 15. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast shall both speak. And we understand that it's talking about how is the image of the beast speaking? The beast dealing with NATO and EU, and how is this formation and structure speaking? Is speaking through his politics, his vibrations, right? His democracy, right? The vibrations that he pushed on the people. Talk about direct 10 as the king is, so is the people, right? So this is how the image of the beast is speaking. All right. It said, what did it say? It says, shall both speak and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And when you go into this word, it's a literal unaliveness, and it's more of, and it's also a spiritual attachment to it. Because when you go into the word, it's apoptino, which is the physical, all right, aspect of the unaliveness, because you're gonna have, like it's prophesied, some brothers being martyrs, all right, some brothers being thrown in prisons, but also brothers being martyrs for this truth, right? Talk about that in Revelation 18 in the last verse. It talks about in many other precepts. It says to kill in any other. It says to kill in any way, whatever, to destroy, to allow to perish. to extinguish, to abolish, to inflict mortal death to the right. So, and when you go into the root words, it's apo, of separation, of local separation, after verbs of motion from a place, i.e., of departing or fleeing, of separation of apart from the whole. And what's the whole? That's a society. So Esau is going to come down with great wrath, and he's going to convince the world that we are against the system, and he's going to convince the people to also believe that his way is better, so they're gonna come against us too, which is gonna accept like they did Yahawah. They said, "Who you rather be free, Yahawah or Barabbas?" They chose Barabbas. You see, and the same thing gonna happen with us, man. They're gonna say, "Look, man, we choose this nigga over them." You know what I'm saying? Because why? They stopping us from whatever y'all do in Babylon. They stopping this. They stopping that. You know.
Yeah. Hey, Esau, he always does things like that. Even with, the whole 911 situation, he bust a move, and through his media, he painted this picture of, Osama bin Laden and, the Afghanis and how they did this and that to ultimately win the minds of the people. So when he went over there to Afghanistan and took over the poppy seeds, the people thought that he was doing it in the name of what happened on American soil when he caused what happened on American soil, man.
Right, because yeah, I know me, bro. Shit, back in the day, I'm looking at these niggas like, hold on, watch this nigga type shit, because they created that image in my mind, like, hold on, this nigga about to blow this motherfucking store up. You know what I'm saying? But he just
hey, but
But
that's
that
what Esau does, man. He makes the people believe that you're the perpetrator. Okay, so when he rolls on you, the people pretty much looking at it, hey, like, get them niggas, man. So he's gonna paint this bad picture of the prophets or the true believers of the Lord, okay, so that he gonna paint this picture. That's why he has these false attacks and things like, oh, a man had a beard, or he had Hebrew Israelite on his Facebook, and he carried out this act. So when people see it, it's like, yeah, those guys are evil. All right, they're behind the this and that and this and that. Ultimately, he's behind it.
Right, Con.
But I wanted to get this precept in Acts 5 because not only is it comforting, but it shows you how the Lord, he'll fucking he'll make a way for you to escape, whatever's. But I wanted to get this dealing with the apostles, man, and how they laid hands on the apostles. Because pretty much Esau's telling us not to teach these things. He's not physically saying, hey, don't preach, but he shows you he's in that spirit about when he removed our lessons off of YouTube. All right. But I just wanted to grab it real quick. I'm gonna get straight to the point. This Acts 5 and 17. It says, then the high priest rose up, and all they that were with him and were filled with the indignation, and they laid their hands on the apostle and put them into common prison. So, they laid hands on the apostles and put the apostles in jail, man. Okay. And it says, but the angel of the Lord by night opened the prison doors and brought them forth and said, go stand and speak in the temple to the people all the words of this life. And when they heard that, they entered into the temple early in the morning and taught. But the high priest came, and they were that Shalaki, and the high priest came, and they that were with him, and called the council together and all the senate of the children of Israel, and sent to the prison to have them brought. But when the officers came and found them not in prison, they returned and told, saying, the prison truly found we shut with all safety, and the keepers standing without before the doors. But when we had opened, we found no man within. Okay. And the Lord, he made a way to escape, man, by the way that he had the angels open up the prison so that the apostles can leave up out of there, man. So that's also, it's comforting because we're entering that same stage where they're going to lay hands on some of us and cast us into these prisons, man, these concentration camps. But I wanted to I was looking for actually what I was looking for. It says, but when the officers came and found them not in the prison, they returned and told. I read that part. Verse 24, it says, now when the high priest and captain of these temples and of the chief priests heard these things, they doubted of them wherein this would grow. Then came one to them saying, behold, the man whom you put in prison are standing in the temple and teaching the people. Then went the captain with the officers and brought them without violence, for they feared the people lest they would have been stoned. And when they had brought them, they set them before the council. And the high priest asked them, saying, did not we straightly command you that ye should not teach in this name? And behold, ye have filled Jerusalem with your doctrine and attended to bring this man's blood upon us. Then Peter and the other apostles answered and said, we ought to obey Yahawah rather than men. And that's the point, man. No matter what conditions, we are about to enter, we have to remember to obey Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI's word and not men, okay? Not men, okay? Hey, and like I said, it goes back to that righteous rebellion, man.
Yep. Yeah, Khan, that's the day, because like you said, you just read the verse about in 28 about they don't want us to teach in the name YAHWASHI, because the name of YAHWASHI brings deliverance, it brings salvation, it brings destruction to his empire.
It's dreadful. It's dreadful. The scriptures say that.
That's what I'm about to say. It ushers in power for Israel. It gives us strength and power and hope and gives us new bodies. It restores us to health. And so forth, man.
I got a closer one. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 10, verse 4, and I'm going to skip to 8. It says, the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. All right, and that one that is profitable is speaking about Yahawah. All right, hey, the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, not men, okay? But the point is this, man. Verse 8, it says, because of the unrighteous dealings and injuries and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. So it's really Esau's doings. All right, it's because of your unrighteousness dealings, the injuries, the bloodshed, okay, your unrighteous decrees, okay, your riches got by deceit, okay, your kingdom is being removed from you, man, and given over unto the hands of Yahawah with the rest of the nation of Israel on down, man, the men. All right, that's pretty much it.
That's it. I ain't got none.
All right, so hey, man, hey, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying, and we would love to end giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah. Hey, double honors again to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that rule well. Blessings and safety to the elect, and keep up hope. We almost home.
On y'all.